You know that moment when your phone lights up and you instantly wish you hadn't looked? That's exactly what happened to Ryan, a 27-year-old guy from Seattle, on the morning of Thanksgiving. He was just setting the table at his parents' house when a text from his girlfriend, Maya, popped up on his screen. A text that would change everything. Open quote, "Hey babe, don't freak out, but I'm bringing my ex Dylan to dinner. We're just friends now. It'll be fun." Close quote. Ryan read the message 3 times, thinking it was a joke. But no, this was Maya. Beautiful, confident, and stubborn as a rock. The same woman who'd once told him she needed emotional closure with her ex. And now, she wanted to bring that guy to his family's Thanksgiving dinner. His stomach twisted, but instead of replying, Ryan simply texted back. Open quote, "Sure. Bring whoever you want." Close quote. His mom noticed his silence as she basted the turkey. "Everything okay, honey?" He forced a smile. "Oh, everything's perfect." But inside, his blood boiled. He'd always known Maya loved attention. She liked to make him jealous, to test his reactions. But bringing her ex to his family's home? That crossed a line. So Ryan decided if she wanted to play games, he'd finish them in style. When Maya arrived that evening, she walked in wearing a tight red dress that screamed, "Look at me." Beside her stood Dylan, tall, smug, and acting like he belonged there. "Ryan!" Maya said cheerfully, kissing him on the cheek like nothing was wrong. "You remember Dylan, right?" Ryan smiled tightly. "Of course. Hard to forget." The room fell awkwardly silent. Ryan's dad shook Dylan's hand out of politeness, while his mom's smile faded the moment she caught the tension in Ryan's eyes. Dinner started off uncomfortable, to say the least. Maya kept telling funny stories about her and Dylan's past, clearly trying to make Ryan jealous. Dylan laughed a little too loudly, enjoying every moment. Ryan, however, stayed calm. Too calm. He complimented Maya's dress, poured Dylan a drink, and acted completely unbothered. But under the table, he was already executing his plan. Earlier that afternoon, Ryan had made a quick call to Sophie, an old friend, and more importantly, Maya's least favorite person. Sophie was smart, gorgeous, and had once modeled for a brand Maya adored. She'd also been one of Maya's insecurities. Sophie had agreed to drop by unexpectedly, claiming she was nearby and wanted to say hi to Ryan's parents since she knew them from years ago. As the turkey was served, there was a knock at the door. Ryan stood up. "Oh, I invited a friend to stop by. Hope you don't mind." Maya's eyes narrowed. A friend? When Sophie walked in, wearing a cozy sweater and that effortless smile, the whole table lit up. Ryan's parents greeted her warmly. His mom even said, "Oh, Sophie, it's been ages!" Maya's jaw tightened. Ryan introduced her casually. "This is Sophie. We used to work together." Sophie grinned. "Used to? Don't we still work so well together?" she said playfully, sitting beside him. Maya's fork froze midair. Dylan shifted uncomfortably. Ryan noticed. "Oh, Sophie, Maya brought her ex tonight. Isn't that wild? I thought Thanksgiving was all about family, not flashbacks." Even Ryan's dad chuckled at that one. Maya forced a laugh, clearly fuming. "We're just friends. You know that." Sophie smiled sweetly. "Of course. That's great. Ryan and I are just friends too. Well, most of the time." The tension was thick enough to carve with a knife. Maya barely touched her food after that. Dylan kept glancing at her awkwardly, realizing he'd walked into a storm. After dessert, Ryan stood up, raised his glass, and said, "I just want to thank everyone for being here, for love, for friendship, and for knowing when to stop living in the past." Maya glared at him. "Really, Ryan?" He smiled. "Oh, come on, it's Thanksgiving. Let's all be thankful. I'm thankful you showed me exactly what I deserve." Dylan cleared his throat. I think we should go." Maya stood, her face burning red. "This was a mistake," Ryan shrugged. "No, Maya, it was perfect. You taught me something tonight. If someone truly respects you, they don't bring their past to your table." She stormed out, dragging Dylan behind her. Sophie stayed, helping clear the dishes, and Ryan's parents couldn't stop smiling. His mom whispered, "I always liked her more." That night, after everyone left, Sophie and Ryan sat on the porch with mugs of hot cider. She looked at him and said, "You planned that, didn't you?" He grinned. Revenge doesn't always need to be loud. Sometimes it just needs perfect timing. A few weeks later, Maya texted him again. Open quote, "You didn't have to embarrass me like that." Close quote. Ryan replied simply, open quote, "You didn't have to test me like that." Close quote. He never heard from her again. But every Thanksgiving after that, Sophie still came over, and over time, that fake guest turned into something real, something honest. Ryan never needed to shout or seek revenge. He just let karma sit quietly at his dinner table and serve itself. If you liked the video, please subscribe and turn on notifications.